Hey guys, it's Skinface here and welcome back to episode 2 of my England career mode. Now in today's episode, we're obviously going to be playing 2 more games of the qualifying matches. The first one is up against Russia, followed by Slovenia after that. Before we get into things, thank you all for your support on the previous episode. It is really appreciated. Last time I checked, I think we had 27 likes, which was incredible. So thank you everyone who did like the video. If we could go hit 25 likes on today's video, then that'd be absolutely fantastic as well. Also, if you haven't already, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well, because you might well have heard YouTube has decided to take away some people's subscribers recently. So I think about 90 of mine have gone. So it'd be really appreciated if you could go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And let's crack on with this episode. So as you may or may not know, we don't focus on the Man City side of things. We literally just do the England side of thing. This is Roy's replacement. I am replacing Roy Hodgson, and this is basically what we're going to be doing. We're going to be trying progressing the England team to becoming a team that's able to win the Euros, but first of all, and the World Cup as well, but first of all we must qualify for them, and that is the stage where we're at the moment. We're still trying to build upon the team that we've got in place at the moment, and I've been taking your guys' suggestions from the previous episode as well as to what you'd like to see happen to the squad. Now, whilst this is simming everything, briefly I just wanted to quickly go over some things about the squad. We'll have to select the squad in a second. People are saying keep Wayne Rooney, which is something I kind of agree with, to be honest. All other people also saying bring in Rashford as well, which is an interesting one. I don't think I will just yet. I think I'll try and upgrade him through the Man City side of things before he becomes part of our squad. But we'll also be trying to use Ross Barkley a little bit more, and people are questioning whether I should have John Stones in the squad as well. So I'll quickly talk you through what I've done here. Now, basically I've gone with the 3 keepers that you'd expect. Stones will remain in this squad. I'm going to keep him in there for now, but Shawcross and Scott Dan were suggested, so it's a little bit tempting to maybe bring in Scott Dan at some point. Obviously Shawcross is the better of the 2 centre-backs, but I'm not too keen on either of them, to be totally honest. They just seem a bit too bulky as a centre-backs. They are very much your classic centre-back. I'm more into the sort of more agile centre-backs, so we'll have to wait and see how we go with the current 3 centre-backs I have in the squad. I've also decided to bring in Theo Walcott. Now, I've recalled him basically because he's a winger, and we need wingers, but also because he can play as a striker if we do need that burst of pace up front. And I just think we were lacking a bit of width in this team as like an alternative option, which means Raheem Sterling drops out. Raheem Sterling, not good enough for me. I've tried him and really didn't seem to be doing a good enough job. We've got Wayne Rooney that's actually out for 7 weeks, so he can include Daniel Sturridge back into the squad, who had actually dropped because I didn't really, I wasn't that impressed with his performances, to be honest. I've also brought in Berahino as well, so he's another player that I'm interested to kind of see how we get on with him. He'll come into the squad and hopefully improve it a little bit. He looks quite a good player in terms of the stats that he has available to us at the moment. So we do have some new players added to the squad for these round of internationals. I'll be trying to also have a look at different teams of the week as well, and maybe using them to kind of determine what sort of players are in form at the moment and who I should include in my squad. So that is what's going to be the squad for these next 2 games against Russia and Slovenia, and hopefully that's going to be good enough to get ourselves 2 wins. Here we go, World Cup Qualifiers. I need to decide on what team I'm going to play against Russia here. As you can see, they're on 1 point. We're on 3 points from 2 games. Slovenia are top of our table at the moment, so we do need to try and catch up to them in that second match that we play. First of all, let's focus on this game. I'll change around the team and I'll show you what side I'll put out for this match. Okay, this is the team I've gone with. Now, this is a little bit of a strange team. I'll be completely honest about it. So don't be too annoyed about the side that I've selected for this game. I've basically started John Stones. The defence, other than that, is pretty much what you'd expect. Then in midfield, I forgot to mention that James Milner's come into the squad as well, because I just thought I'd try him out. To be honest, Mark Noble departed from our squad after his performances in the other games. So Milner comes in. He'll play alongside Dele Alli and Ross Barkley in front of them. Then we're going to actually try Walcott up front. I want to see what he's like. I want to see what he is like with his pace and obviously his finishing, and just see whether he's good enough to start for us. Obviously, you know, that's a bit of a long shot. I'm just trying the whole squad. This is Russia here, so we should really be beating them. And on the bench, we've got Berahino starting. Sturridge doesn't, because I kind of know what I'm getting with Sturridge, so there's no point really playing players that you already know what you've got with them. So that's what I've gone with. It's a little bit of a strange choice of team, like I said before. So I'm hoping this is still going to be enough to beat Russia. We've gone with a lot of pace up front, so we really need to use that and try and get in behind if we can. Now, obviously, we played Russia in the group stage in real life for the Euros, and we drew against them 1-1, so hopefully we get a better performance and a better result from this game than we did in real life, and hopefully this should be quite a comfortable win, you would have thought, especially with the quality that we have in the whole squad. We need to make sure that we use the whole squad as well that we have available to us. Oh, through to Walcott from Vardy. Oh, Walcott, you've got to finish that. I don't care if it's your left foot. Got to finish that one off. And, yeah, really poor finish in the end. Keeper saves it, and it's out for a corner. Milner will take the corner. Ali's in there. Couldn't quite get on the end of it, I don't think, and that'll probably be their throw. Ali looking for Jamie Vardy, trying to get in behind the defence. Just needs some support in the middle. Can he cross it in for Walcott? Back across. Oh, so close. Walcott looking for the space. He's doing really well, actually, Walcott at the moment. Barkley going to try and get one in the box for Vardy. Oh, so close. We just need a bigger figure in there to try and put it in, and I think that's what we'll do now it's half-time. Also, Milner will be coming off as well. He's not been great. I just wanted to try and see what he was like in game. But clearly he's not really good enough to start matches. So we'll take him off, and we'll also take off Theo Walcott, I think. Well, it's a little bit harsh, I think, on Walcott. He has done well. We might actually take off Vardy. Well, it's a bit harsh on him as well, because he has also done well. Be back in a second once I've decided on what I'll do. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just the 2 changes for now. Berahino is going to come on, and so is Jack Wilshere as well. Barkley will come off, and so will James Milner. That means Vardy drops in behind Walcott and Berahino for now. We'll just see how that goes. Vardy is the centre attacking mid. I know it's not his ideal position to play, but we'll give it a go, see what he's like, and hope for the best. No way, how's that gone in? Oh my days. How has that gone in? I've got no idea. Oh my god, Joe Hart, what is that? You've got to save that. You have about 10 minutes to decide where it's going. We're somehow losing this game 1-0. Okay, final change, and it's going to be taking Theo Walcott off and bringing on Danny Welbeck. We're going to give it a go. Vardy is going to play as a third striker now, so we'll just pop him there, and Danny Welbeck will actually play as the central striker. Hopefully that works out, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Berahino looking for Danny Welbeck. Still going here, going to look for Berahino. Go on! Oh, you got to take it on your right foot. Oh, how does he manage that? I literally can't win back the ball, and it's Russia. Just look at that. I mean, how do you lose a game like that? Oh my god, this game just needs so many improvements. It's unbelievable. World-class difficulty is ridiculous. I mean, I don't know how anybody plays on Legendary, to be totally honest, because it's just ridiculous. You can't win back the ball off them. And let's move on to some player development. How we've lost 3 points there. Let's try and have something a bit more positive. Rashford, yay, he's gone up, 75 overall. Looks like someone that should really be joining the squad quite soon, Rashford, so we'll hopefully have him in there by the next load of internationals. We'll have to wait and see, obviously, how much he progresses by then. And, yeah, I just can't believe we've lost 2 out of the 3 games. Unbelievable. We're 5th at the moment. Really not good. We've got 10 games, there's 7 more matches left. Obviously, there's plenty of time. We need to beat Slovenia. It's as simple as that. We need to beat them, because they're running away with it at the moment on 9 points. They've won every single match. Okay, this is the team I'm going to go with for the game against Slovenia. We've brought in Jack Butland because Joe Hart has been he's just been so average, really. He's just kind of, one second he's good, the other second he's terrible. Just really inconsistent for us, so we decided to drop him. Also brought in new fullbacks as well. Stone starts at centre-back alongside Gary Cahill. Jack Wilshere at CDM, Henderson and Barkley in midfield with Lana in front of them. Welbeck and Sturridge up front, and that's the bench I'm left with. Again, no Harry Kane because he's depressingly bad in match. So sadly, even though I want to start him, I can't because he's not good enough when you're trying to get results. So again, he's going to have to miss out. He might even have to be dropped from the squad completely because if you can't play with them in game, then you can't really have them in the squad, can you? So let's see how we get on against Slovenia now, and let's just hope that we can get 3 points because we really do deserve 3 points. Come on, England, no pressure. We're just coming up against the team that's won every single game so far. And we're currently second bottom. So, yeah, no pressure. We just need to get 3 points against them. Welbeck still going. Danny Welbeck. No. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, my God. I thought my luck was just getting even worse there. Luckily, Ross Barkley's there to finish it off. Somehow it's come off the post, I've got no idea, but it has, and Barkley's just managed to put it into the back of the net. We're winning the game 1-0, 8 minutes in. Here we go, through to Sturridge. It's another chance for us on his right foot. 2-0, what a thrashing this could be, just 14 minutes in. What a turnaround this has been compared to the game against Russia. It's unbelievable how one game you can be so different. It's very bizarre, but that is FIFA for you, isn't it, really? It just seems to be the second game we always seem to pick up a little bit. I'm not really too sure why. Good finish there from Sturridge on his weaker foot. 2-0, and that's just 14 minutes in as well. Sturridge going to open up here and have a shot. Good save from Handanovic. Here we go on the counter-attack here. Lallana through to Danny Welbeck, who's getting quite tired, actually. I don't know why. We're only 45 minutes in. Trying to switch it to Sturridge. Can he head it on? Henderson! Oh, straight at the keeper. The only place where he stood. That's it. 2-0 half-time. Let's keep things the same for now. We'll probably have to change things up fairly shortly, though. But we'll just keep it the same for the first 15 minutes or so. Okay, all three changes now. We are going to bring on Dele Alli, Jamie Vardy and Berahino. That means Sturridge is going to move into centre attacking mid. We'll try that out for now. And Barkley comes off. Same with Henderson and Danny Welbeck as well. Let's see how that goes. 30 minutes left. We're still on counter-attacking. But we haven't looked like getting a third goal yet. Trying to get it through to Vardy here was Daniel Sturridge. Vardy looking across to Berahino, and it's a good block from the defender. Don't know whether he was really going to get a decent shot away in the end. But again, just not really looks like getting that third goal yet, which is very surprising. Because I thought we'd start to find gaps in their defence, but that hasn't been the case. They've not really thrown that many players forward. Oh, Vardy's put it back off the defender. And no way is that a foul. No way is that a foul. Sturridge looking for Vardy. You're going to have a shot, and of course, it's blocked again. That is it, we've won the game 2-0. I mean, it's a good win. It should have really been more. We should have beaten them very comfortably. We scored 2 goals after 14 minutes. The other one should have come fairly thick and fast, to be honest, after that. It didn't. We had 7 shots on target, 9 shots in total. For me, not really enough shots. That's probably what we've lacked, to be honest. Not many shots on target at all, or any sort of shots. We maybe just lose it in that final third too often. We've got the 3 points, which is still positive, and good news for us. We'll quickly have a look at the table and see whereabouts we are. Okay, so we're third at the moment, 6 points, 2 points off Turkey and 3 points off Slovenia. We're not in a bad position. Obviously, losing 2 games isn't great out of the 4 that we've played, so we've lost half of them so far. Not good, but we're still trying to find our best England team, and I think I might well have just found it, to be honest, from that last game. We've now got a bit of a better idea of who should be in the squad and who really isn't good enough to be in the squad. So I'll share that with you in the next episode. Thank you all for watching this episode. If we could go hit 25 likes on the video, that'd be really appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, then please go hit the subscribe button as well, and I'll see you guys in 2 days' time for the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.